Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tish. In today's video, I want to share with you 3 snack recipe ideas. I've been snacking all weekend. It's a bank holiday, so why not? I thought it would be a great idea to share these ideas with you guys. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have anything to ask, anything to say, or if you actually try the recipes, then please let me know in the comments section and share the video if you like it, share it, pass it on, and I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy. See you. So snack idea number 1 are potato wedges with homemade guacamole. These blew my mind. So firstly, you are going to need some white potatoes of choice, and then you are going to cut your potatoes into large wedges. I prefer to do them kind of like large, and yeah, I just find it works better that way. And then you're going to place them in a large mixing bowl, followed by some parsley, some dried parsley, then some dried dill. Then you're going to add a little bit of pink salt or sea salt, whichever salt you like to use, and then go ahead and add your garlic powder. The garlic powder is so important for this recipe. It really brings the potato wedges to life. I went ahead and put on a little bit of coconut oil and then just gave them a really good mix in my hand, making sure all the potato is covered so they get really crispy in the oven. And then I place them on a large baking tray, a flat large baking tray, lined with parchment paper, and I place them in a hot oven of 220 degrees for around 35 minutes. So next we're going to make our guacamole, and we are going to take our avocados and add them to a bowl. Using a fork, you just want to kind of mash them as well as you can, then add your lime juice, give it another little mix, add your finely chopped red onion, finely chopped garlic, your coriander, and then give it another little mix. Then you're going to add your fresh, I deseeded the tomato, and then add that to the bowl and give it another mix. Once your potato wedges are cooked, you can remove them from the oven, and they are divine, honestly. They are as good as they look, I promise. Add them to a serving bowl, whatever you want to eat them off. I don't know if they're a little snack or a little side to your main meal. And then add your guacamole and enjoy this heavenly plate of potatoes. So snack idea number 2 is a mushroom steak sandwich. So I used some Portobello mushrooms, which were really thick actually. So what I did was cut them in half lengthways, and then I kind of just grazed the top, so when I'm seasoning them, it kind of locks in the flavor. So I added some tamari, some dried thyme, a little bit of maple syrup, some sea salt, and some black pepper of course, followed by some sesame seeds. I added a little bit of oil. This is just so they don't kind of dry up in the oven, and then just gave them a mix with my hand, and then placed them on a baking tray and put them into an oven for about 20 minutes, cooked at 200 degrees Celsius. Once the mushrooms were cooked, I just placed them on the bread that I was using with some lettuce, some tomato, some red onion, and some avocado. So this can also be a sandwich on the go. Of course, you can take it to school, college, to work. Yeah, so it's a great kind of lunchtime on the go idea too. So snack idea number 3 are cauliflower wings, or you can call them cauliflower bites if you want, but please give this recipe a try. It's so good. So to make the barbecue sauce for the cauliflower wings, we are going to add some passata to a blender, followed by some agave syrup, or you can use maple syrup, and then some balsamic vinegar, some tamari, some Dijon mustard, some garlic powder, some onion powder also, some dried thyme, and some dried basil, some smoked paprika, some cumin powder, some cayenne pepper, and then we are going to blend it all together and just leave it aside until we need it a little bit later on. So to make the batter for the cauliflower wings, add some chickpea flour to a bowl, followed by some paprika, some cumin powder, some white pepper, some onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and your nut milk, and then give it all a whisk together in the bowl. Give it a good whisk. Carry on whisking until it gets really smooth. So give your cauliflower head a wash, and Then you are going to chop it into wing-like pieces. You don't have to be so particular, and then give it another wash because you want to make sure the cauliflower is washed really, really well. So then grab your batter that you would have made a little bit earlier on and dip your cauliflower wings into the batter, and then just lay on a flat parchment laced baking tray and place in a hot oven of 220 degrees for around 25 minutes. Next, take your barbecue sauce and put it in a bowl big enough so you can place all of the cauliflower pieces in and kind of like mix it all together with the barbecue sauce. You can use tongs. I was using tongs. I don't know why I was using tongs. It's actually much easier to do it with your hands. But yeah, so just make sure all the cauliflower wing pieces are covered with the barbecue sauce. Place them back on a baking tray with parchment paper, and then place them back into the hot oven for another 20 minutes until crispy. So you can serve the cauliflower wings with whatever dip you like. I chose to use some cashew cream dip that I had. I hope you guys liked this snack video. I know it was one of the requested videos. I will see you very soon in my next video. See you all. Bye.